Super Smash Bros. Melee brings to the table a wealth of glitches, and many of them we discovered together in a previous episode. But some of you wondered where the glitch was that has the ability to encase, engulf and swallow up our characters in a blend of spinning turnips, surrounded by a blue and orange fiery aura that decorates this dazzling era. And of course we speak of the black hole glitch that features in its very own instalment. This is Cartridge Tilting and Glitches. To get you underway to achieving the legendary black hole glitch, that is if perhaps you have never attempted this before, then firstly it would be wise to grab several buddies, as it is recommended that at least there be 2 to 4 of you, plus you'll need 4 controllers plugged in. After watching one of the most attractive intros to grace a Nintendo game, hit start, then proceed to opt for the Versus mode, followed by the Custom Rules tab, where the rules should be set to time, with a time limit positioned on none. Next hit the item switch box, where only food and the super scope must be turned on, though there are other items that can be used, but that is for a trial and error basis later on. Next hit the tab at the top to between medium and very low, so that the battle is not overloaded with unnecessary boxes and barrels. Press start where the game will save and proceed onwards to the character menu, where here you'll need 4 main protagonists. Me personally, I would choose Fox for player 1, player 2 will be Ness, player 3 I would normally choose another Fox, but Falco can also be chosen as he bears the same trademark move of the Shine or Reflector, and finally player 4 needs to be Peach. Before moving on, change the melee option to a team battle and have P1 and P2 on the same team, while P3 and P4 pair up in another. Next move on to the stage selection screen, where there are numerous levels the glitch will work on, and most players will plump for the Hyrule Temple, but we are going to use the battlefield since I find it brings out the best of the black hole glitch due to the black background. Once the stage is set, move both Foxes to the central platforms facing each other, while Ness should pick up a super scope once one appears. With the gun in hand and Peach placed on the same platform as him, have Ness roll off a round of bullets by tapping the A button, and then repeat this process 4 more times while leaving a second or 2 in between each tap. Next, power up the scope by holding A and unleash 2 fully charged bullets, and then repeat this process for a 3rd time, but offer up Peach next to him and press forward and A to knock Ness out of the 3rd charge. This should cause a glitch in itself, as hopefully the super scope will now bear unlimited ammo. The next part requires both Foxes to be standing as close to the edges of their respective platforms, while both of them producing a shine by pressing down and B. Finally, move Peach below and centrally to both Foxes and set Ness to the left of his teammate, which brings us to the fun part, as Ness needs to begin firing into Fox, where the bullets will pass through Fox's shield and rebound off the opposing character, causing them to constantly bounce back and forth between each other. But just as Ness begins firing, Peach should jump into the stream of bullets, causing numerous green circular globes to appear, where after a few more jumps from the princess, a constant green flow of pulsing orbs should be connected from one end to the other, which in turn will instantaneously cause the game to slow down. From here, use Peach to unleash turnips into the mesmerising beam above by 1, pressing down and B, followed by up and A. Stay in this same position and unload a total of 15 to 20 turnips above. This will cause them to spin around, connect, and amass together as if they were in a black hole. During this process, the game will ever continue to slow down. That is until you knock one of the Foxes from the platforms above, where at which point the stream will break, the game speed will return to normal, and you are now left with the incredibly fun black hole that causes players' damage meters to rocket to 999% and entomb them as soon as they enter the black hole. Sadly, Peach cannot be harmed from this, since it was her who technically set up the black hole using the turnips. So, to spice things up a bit, offer Ness up to the middle platform and release 10 PK fires into the glitch by pressing forward and B, allowing the black hole to morph and transform into what is known as the amazing Supernova. The game will become incredibly slow and lagged, but the effect will be superb, and every player will now be harmed by this mighty and powerful glitch.